acre educational farm that provides agricultural workshop and farming space to 32 refugee families in Orange County, North Carolina. So all the farmers that we work with are ethnic Karen refugees from Burma, and they were all farmers in Burma before they came to the United States. So this is a picture in January 2011. This is the Triangle Land Conservancy's Urban Nature Preserve. So we're out there surveying the grassy field that would, about 7 months later, become basically a tropical jungle. It's kind of amazing. The mission of our project is to foster self-reliant communities that can provide for their own food needs. And we also have marketing activities that are meant to be mutually beneficial for both our farmers, community members, and customers. So we do that through a lot of education. We provide hands-on bi-weekly workshops at the farm from March until November. This is a picture of Etakwi, who's our translator, who works with us extensively. And what we really are trying to do is take the skills that our farmers already had, being farmers in Burma and having really rich skill sets, and just translate them into a temperate climate, a new culture, and be able to make them successful farmers in North Carolina. We also do an 8-week grower school. That's what this is a picture of. So over the winter, we don't stop educating. We continue to do education over the winter, and we do crop production plans, marketing plans, and business plans. Our farmers that participate in our CSA and farmers markets are required to attend the grower school, as well as a certain amount of our on-farm education. So this is a picture of some of the amazing Southeast Asian vegetables that we grow. This is like one of the cornerstones of our farm. We've got bitter melon, we had a great rice crop this year, water gourd, winged beans, lemongrass, ash gourds. It's just kind of incredible, about 30 different crops. So this, basically one of the big things is that the farm is a community space that allows these farmers to preserve and promote a lot of that cultural heritage and agricultural traditions that they have. So that's, like, as I said, one of the most important cornerstones of the project. So last year we had to double the size of the farm. We have had a waiting list of families since the very beginning. We also had families who were really wanting to increase their space so that they could start selling at the markets. And we today actually still have this exact same issue with a waiting list of families and farmers who need to expand. So we're trying to find funds to do it again. This is one of our first marketing activities. We started last year with a 6-month-long CSA. Each of our farmers is responsible for their own CSA box. We help them learn how to do succession planting, create a diversity of crops. All the money goes directly back to them. So this was a great success, and it was sort of terrifying as well, but it was great. We also have farmers markets. So this is Farmer Teresa here on the right. She sells every Tuesday at the Chapel Hill Farmers Market. This was a big initiative this year, and she's been incredibly successful. We also started our own farmers market. It ended last week, but every Friday at the Johnny's Cafe in Carrboro, we did a farmers market. One of the main goals was to be able to sell a lot of these kind of ethnic crops that, we don't have a big buy-in from American consumers. We accept SNAP and EBT at that market, and we also have incentive coupons for customers coming to that market. So we also have a youth program. We have 2 youth programs. This is for our kids under the age of 12. We do bi-weekly programming at the farm over the summer. And it's basically trying to connect kids to their culture and their food and their cultural food traditions. So a lot of physical activity, a lot of cooking, a lot of nutrition activities. We also have a teen program. So this is a new program, and the mission of this is basically to engage refugee teens in culturally significant activities that will lead to leadership, job building, and communication skills development. Also really important is critical thinking about food as it relates to social justice. So activities allow youth to participate in their local food system, as well as to document their cultural traditions. Our end goal is really to provide youth with the tools and experiences to be able to make lasting changes in their own communities. So, yeah, this is a really fun picture. Another thing that's really important is that our farmers come to the United States without a lot of skill sets that are going to make them really successful in the United States. A lot of them work low-wage service jobs, which they're very grateful for, but the farm is the place that gives them a lot of pride and a lot of self-worth. They are incredible farmers, and they love to be there, and it's just incredible to us to see that. We also have this two-way street of education. They are teaching us so many things. I have no idea how to grow rice. I have no idea what a bitter melon is. We grow a lot of traditional crops that are known in North Carolina, like broccoli and carrots, and these are the things that we're teaching them to grow. But we learn so much from their agricultural traditions. We also incorporate cooking into our project because cooking and the culinary traditions from Burma are so strong and so important to folks. So this is from a fundraiser last year. We've done a couple of other fundraisers where Korean cooking is the focus. And people love to cook and they love to share their knowledge. So that's really fun, and we get to eat really good stuff. The farm is also, as I said, a really important community space, especially for a community and a culture that has really been torn apart in so many ways. For them to have a space to be able to be cohesive, to share ideas, laugh, have something again that they're proud of, where they can represent their culture. So we hear that over and over again, how important it is to have that community space for their culture and their community. It's also just a really magical place. You know you're in North Carolina, you drive up to the farm, but all of a sudden you really do feel like you're sort of in a tropical place. And that's one of my favorite parts about it, is the trellises and just all the incredible vines and tropical crops that are growing, and how families will spend time there. People bring picnics. You can see this little chair under here. This woman created a whole space, a hammock, everything to spend time at the farm. So that's one of my favorite parts about it.
Wow.